Morning, everybody. I am late as usual. I seem to always have some sort of an excuse for you guys, but you know, things have been crazy and busy around here. Things are going really good, so I don't know, I guess it's a good reason for my excuse. But anyways, we'll get right down to it. Things are going great. As I said, this morning I weighed in at 229.4 pounds, so that is a total weight loss of 103.6. So I did surpass that 100-pound weight mark actually a couple of days ago. But as I said, things have been crazy, and this has been the first chance I've had to go ahead and make a video. So I just got back from my morning run, got a shower, cooled off a little bit, and now I'm ready to make a video. So 103.6 pounds total weight loss. I can't say how excited I am about that. I'm also very excited to see about how much more I can lose to get down to my goal weight, which I will kind of talk about here in a minute. And to confirm, that's 51.6 pounds post-op. So discussing weight loss goals and math, the funny thing is about the VSG surgery, as some of you know, the different weight loss surgeries or bariatric surgeries all come with a percentage of weight loss based upon the BMI scale. So the VSG surgery or vertical sleeve gastrectomy is supposed to cut 70% of your excess weight. As a tool, using the surgery as a tool for weight loss. So if math is math and I'm supposed to lose 70% of my excess weight, then there were a couple of different options, I guess, at the time when I was thinking about this as to where my goal weight. I guess if I remember correctly, I did post in other videos. My weight loss goal is 175 to 185 pounds. Anything under 200 I think I'll be really happy with, but I do want to get to 175, 185. So at the time, again, this is all assuming math is math. This isn't me saying this is a fact and this is where I'm going to be, but if math is math and I'm going to lose 70% of my excess weight, at the time when I went in for surgery, or excuse me, when I went in to see the surgeon about the surgery, when I started with the surgeon, I was 327 pounds. The BMI at my height, really tall guy at 5'7", says I'm supposed to weigh 150 pounds. So that put me 177 pounds overweight. So 70% of 177 pounds is 123.9 pounds. If I've lost 51.6 pounds so far, that means I still have 72.3 to go from the surgery. Assuming that it takes about a year, maybe up to 2 years for that weight loss to actually occur, that puts me around 157 pounds, 157 pounds. Again, math is math. I'm not saying this is 100% how it's going to work. It's just talking. The other scenario would be that the day of my surgery, which to me seems to be a little bit more realistic, the day I went in for surgery, I was 281 pounds. Again, BMI says 150 pounds is what I'm supposed to weigh at my height. So that's 131 pounds overweight. 70% of that 131 pounds of excess weight is 91.7 pounds. Again, if I've lost 51.6 pounds, well, I did lose 51.6 pounds post-op so far, that means I've got 40.1 more pounds to go. Either one of the scenarios will work for me. If I lose the 40.1, I think that puts me at like 189 pounds. So I'm very close. And if I was to lose the 72.3 pounds, it puts me at like 156 or something like that crazy. I'll be honest, I really don't care which way. I mean, I definitely don't think 156 pounds is a little awkward. I don't think I've ever been 156 pounds except for maybe like 3rd grade, 4th grade. I don't, honestly, I have no idea. That's a crazy number. So at this rate, pace, whatever you want to call it, I do feel that it is realistic for me to get to 175, 185. So I'm super excited at that. Big shout out to everybody who has joined me on Fitbit. It's been awesome just to see everybody. To me, it's not a competitive thing. I mean, it does push you a little bit. You know, deep down inside, yeah, you might want to get past person A or person B or whatever. There's always somebody out there who's beating the snot out of me. Angel, that is you. But it's good. It gives me something to kind of go after. Everybody else on there, we're doing great together. Again, it's not competitive. Just the fact that we're on there working hard, and we're kind of keeping each other accountable for what we're doing. Everybody kind of joins in with a different step goal each day. whether it's goal day or one of the other options is just a standard step challenge where we can see who gets the most steps in the day. Either way, whether I win or lose those challenges, I don't care as long as I'm out there getting the workouts done. I will say I feel I'm busting my butt physically as far as exercise is concerned. Right now, I'm running basically a 5K every day, so 3.1 miles, and then some walking to cool down, whether it's a mile or two. Yesterday I ran a 5K, and then just walked 2 other miles to kind of cool down and get some extra steps on board. I think yesterday by 10 o'clock in the morning, so later than it is now, or earlier than now, I was already done with my 11,000 step goal for the day. So yesterday was a good day. Today I did something a little bit different. I did some intervals where I was sprinting and then walking, sprinting and then walking. So I did a little over 2 miles today, but the legs definitely got a darn good workout. That being said, and the reason I've been running a 5K mostly every day is because my wife thought it would be a great idea to sign us up for a 5K run. So this last Sunday we did my first official 5K run. So I have been kind of training for that, but also increasing my normal activity just because of obviously the weight loss. So in order to get ready for this 5K, generally averaging 2 to 3 miles a day total, I bumped it up to running an actual 5K every day to where I was jogging straight through, no stopping, no walking, 3.1 miles. Was getting around 42 minutes, down to 40 minutes, down to 38 minutes was about my fastest time until Sunday. Sunday I ran my 5K time in 35 minutes 49 seconds, so to date that is the fastest time I've run it in. I was pretty lucky at the event. There were only 5 people in my age group, 35 to 39 years of age. There was only 5 people. I placed 3rd, and the top 3 get trophies. Actually, yep. In case you're wondering, that is a plastic toilet trophy. I got a toilet trophy. The 5K was a fundraiser called the Booty Run 5K, specifically raising money and awareness for colon cancer for one of the local cancer foundations here in Brevard, Cancer Care Foundation. So it was a great opportunity to challenge myself. And I will say that running a 5K organized like that does offer a little bit more of a push and more of a challenge, so that you are a little more, I would say, competitive. And I am a little competitive, so I did push myself pretty hard. It was hot, it was miserable, but it was a great run overall, and I was impressed with myself for getting the best time I'd ever gotten. And then, like I said, I did come in 3rd in my age group, and I got a plastic toilet, so I'm happy. What else? Another thing is just some measurement things. I should have done maybe pictures or measurements of myself, but I didn't from the beginning to kind of keep track of it. But I know obviously with clothing sizes. And by the way, one of the other excuses for why I'm late is because I went to the Keys. My first trip to the Keys, it was just a guy's trip or a mancation. Went to the Keys with a couple of buddies, and we had a great time. We just did dives, is what we were there for. We did 7 dives in 3 days. It was a good trip. Some of you may have seen that I posted a video prior to this one about 2 days ago. If not, take a look. It's a good video. It's a quick video. It's only about 5 minutes, and just gives the highlights of all of our different dives at the different locations. So back to the clothing thing. Even while I was down on the Keys on vacation, I bought myself a new pair of board shorts that I was buying a smaller size, so I had a little something to work towards. And I got them back to the place we were staying at and tried them on just for fun, and they actually fit, and they're a size 38 when I have been wearing everything right at a 40 lately. So that being said, at the 333-pound mark at my highest weight, I was wearing a size 50 pant or 50-inch waist. And right now, as I said, I'm at a 38 to 40. Just kind of depends on the make or the brand, and so I'm really happy with that. I've become a little addicted to buying clothing, so having a little problem there, but I do need them here and there. So while we're on vacation, I tried on some different shirts, and I'm wearing an extra large shirt now instead of a 2X. In most brands or most shirts I tried on, everything was an extra large. So I'm happy with that. I think that's about it, guys. I said I was going to make a quick video, and this has ended up being 10 minutes. But again, things are going really well. I appreciate all you guys watching, commenting. I appreciate all the support. Again, everybody on Fitbit, thank you for joining. Great job. Hopefully we'll stay keeping each other challenged. And who knows, I might go run another 5K again. I'll just be bummed mentally or emotionally when like 20 guys my age show up and beat the snot out of me. But anyways, at least one time I won a little trophy and did good. I'll keep pushing myself to see if I can get those times down any faster. But again, thank you very much for watching. Thanks again for all the support. Things are going great, and hope to hear from you guys soon, and check back with you in a week or so. Thanks again.